Hello everyone. I welcome you here again. So today we have Mr. Soumyadeep with us. So welcome Soumyadeep.
Thank you for inviting me, sir.
So Soumyadeep is currently a research scholar at IIT Bhubaneshwar. So we want to know about your academic journey first. Please
Yes.
tell us.
So I am basically from West Bengal, Kolkata. So I was born and brought up there. So my initial studies up to 12th, I was in West Bengal government board, like in vernacular medium. So after that, I chose to go for civil engineering. I did my BTech there only from West Bengal University of Technology. And after that, I joined through GATE. After passing GATE, I joined IIEST Shibpur for my master's degree, and that was completed in 2020. I received my degree in 2020. After that, I go for PhD because I was interested in academic only. So I went for my PhD and I applied in different IITs. So I was selected in IIT Ropar, IIT Patna, and IIT Bhubaneshwar, where I'm currently pursuing my PhD degree. Currently, I'm in my fourth year of PhD, and I after the first year of my PhD, I applied for PMRF Scholarship, that is Prime Minister's Research Fellowship. So that is another process through which I will like explain later. First, let me explain my journey into the PhD. So I applied for PhD. First, they will check my GATE score. So first evaluation will be how much is my GATE score. So after that, they will call me for interviews. So I interviewed. I gave interview in different IITs also. I was chosen in three. So in this particular IIT, I have to give a exam, written exam before interviews. So first GATE score they will evaluate. After that, they will take a written exam, and that is objective only. So in my case, I was at my home. So because COVID, they took the exam in online mode only. So I have to give it. There was 20 questions, I think, and I got I think 14 or 15 marks I got. So they have chosen me for interview, and on the day of interview I performed well. Actually, they appreciated me. So I thought then and there that I will be chosen here also. So I rejected the offer from other IITs because this was like better option for me than previous IIT Ropar and IIT Patna. And I also searched who are the teachers here. So what
Okay.
kind of topic I will be given after
Okay.
joining here. So I also searched that before like applying only.
Okay.
So this was I was interested in working in wastewater engineering. I mean wastewater
Okay.
treatment. So I got here, and most of the teachers here work on this topic. So
Okay.
I was not allowed to choose any particular guide, but they have sent me, they assigned me a guide. My guide name is Dr. Manushini Behera. So she works on topic like microbial fuel cell and like waste to energy, this kind of sector. So it is very
Okay.
interesting for me to join under her.
Okay.
So she was very supportive. After like first year of my PhD, I got 9.25 in my coursework.
Okay. That's
So
wonderful.
that's where people said that you have to apply for PMRF. So first criteria of applying for PMRF is you have to achieve 8.5 or over that in coursework. So I achieved 9.25, and that was the criteria for applying. So I applied, and I luckily I got like my proposal got selected. I have to write a proposal there, and
Okay.
ministry like they will choose one of the proposals, some of the proposals. So I was the first engineering, like first from the engineering department to be chosen as PMRF scholar in IIT Bhubaneshwar.
Okay.
So that was a great thing, but that was a little bit problematic because I don't know what we have to do after the what are the duties. So I
Mhm.
have to search many things like internet on the internet, and I have to like one of the criteria was I have to go outside my college and teach there. So that is
Okay.
a criteria for receiving the fellowship. So
Okay.
I have to teach 50 hours per annum
Okay.
for receiving the fellowship.
Okay.
So for that I have to I have to give my resume, and I have to ask my supervisor or other teachers to call some of the colleges nearby and ask them to
Uh-huh.
let me teach there.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that was a hectic process for me, because I have to ask them. This is a new thing, na? They don't know, if
Mm-hmm.
they don't even know I am
Mm-hmm.
pursuing my PhD. They were
Mm-hmm.
saying you are not like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, not yet fully achieved the doctoral
Mm-hmm.
fellowship. So how can you teach? Like there was a
Mm-hmm.
different I have to go there personally and ask my supervisor was very supportive throughout the process. So without her, I cannot achieve this kind of
Mm-hmm.
PMRF scholarship. I have to maintain the things, all the things. So she was totally supportive, and also in choosing the objectives, she was very much open. She
Okay.
let me know what you can choose from, and I chose after going through a review process, I chose some of the objective that was actually little bit lucrative, but it was achievable
Okay.
also. So I focused on like uh, in those technologies where I can those areas, but I was able to grip some of the initial work from the previous reviews or previous work experiments. So
Okay.
it was kind of not not that fully developed one, but I have to
Okay.
develop a prototype or
Okay.
pilot scale. So
Okay.
this was the main criteria for me choosing. I got a experience also outside, teaching outside the college, so that was
Okay.
also
That's wonderful.
fantastic. And
That's wonderful.
yeah, that my guide also have allowed me to go in almost 8 conferences,
Acha,
national,
oh,
international mix.
okay.
So
That's
I have
wonderful.
attended, yeah, I have attended many conferences, yeah, and out of them I got I think two best presenter awards
Oh,
in
wonderful.
those conferences. So one
Okay.
international conference, and I think I NIT Rourkela I got the first one, and after that I got from IEM Kolkata. So these
Okay.
were the two conferences
Okay.
where
That's
I got
wonderful.
the best paper awards. So
So,
and
so
uh,
actually,
yeah,
supervisor plays a very vital role in scholar's life while doing their PhD.
yeah,
Getting a support from a supervisor, understanding person, it's very necessary. So it's
yes,
very
yes,
friendly as well as from the mental health. It is somebody very supportive who understands scholars' concern. Guides in a correct manner is very important. So I found one article in the LinkedIn that one of the very senior faculty professor was telling about the choosing a correct and finding a right supervisor. It helps to achieve a
so it
complete the
is more
PhD.
important than choosing a institute. Guide, how the guide is more important, overall institute, what is the ranking, that is not so important, but guides like is more important, like choosing the guide, what kind of person in personal life also,
Mhm.
uh, some of the guides can compel you to go for any other works outside academia also. So that is not the case for my
Yeah,
work.
very good, very good. So
uh,
in during the PhD tenure, scholars needs to publish their research work. So do you want to share your
yeah.
experience or want to talk something about it?
Yes, so for first year and 1.5 year, I look into very uh, published paper also, like I was doing my reviews,
Mhm.
and after that I fixed my objectives in before 1.5 year I fixed my objectives, and I started working. My work is on like bio, bio hello, yeah,
Yes,
am I audible yet?
yes, yes,
Okay, okay,
yes.
okay. So yeah, my work is on wastewater treatment. So it's totally biological work. So it is very much dependable on the uh, mm, climate also. what is the temperature outside, like room temperature and different kind of things. It took much time, like than any other work like chemical engineering or different chemical treatment or other treatments. So I have to keep that in mind also, sir. So my ma'am helped me in that understanding, like what is the viable objective you can choose. Like it should not be too much, like it should not be unachievable. It should be achievable within the limitation of the time. So my PhD is like up to fifth year I can get the fellowship. So before that you have to finish the work objective. So it should not be very much like hard to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
It should be viable. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And also I can share like my first review was done. I i applied for like publication in the
Mm-hmm.
journal. So it was on before I think 1.5 year I applied. So my
Okay.
first publication was before my registration. Okay,
Okay.
so before 2 years, I got a publication
Okay.
in PhD. And
Okay.
after that, I published in. I actually my papers are accepted in different journals. So
Okay.
total 3 papers are accepted yet, but not yet published.
Okay.
Also conference papers are there.
Mm-hmm.
So there are many papers, but here the criteria is you have to have one published paper before you give the synopsis. So that
Okay.
is like achieved for me.
Okay.
But
That's wonderful.
up
That's wonderful.
like for my own interest, I am submitting many papers in different journals. So
Okay.
that is the
Very
thing.
good.
And then
So,
yeah.
yeah. So, what are your career aspirations once you complete your PhD? Do you want to go for postdoc or will you apply
So
for faculty jobs?
so first I want to apply for faculty because I want to have a full-fledged experience of teaching. So that is also required for like future aspect. After postdoc, they will say what is your experience for applying in different government organizations like
Mm-hmm.
NITs and IITs. They will
Mm-hmm.
ask for experience. So full-time experience is required. So I am thinking of going for any college in my like locality, like Kolkata or outside
Okay.
Kolkata. I will
Okay.
go for teaching.
Okay.
So so after that, I think in 1.5 year I will complete my PhD. Uh, so so from I think in mid 2025 I will complete my PhD. So after that I will join in any college for
Okay.
teaching experience.
Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing your experience with all of us. So, is there anything else? Last word you
Yeah.
want to share with all the viewers?
So I can like I will tell all of the like PhD aspirant then that they should apply for a PMRF scholarship because it is not so hard as it looks, but you have to be actually passionate about your work. That is the main thing. Not just because of you are getting and like double your fellowship, just not for that. You have to be passionate and you have to be like actually do I think 12 to 15 hours work. You have to be ready. So you have to do that much of work per day. Almost I can say 9 to 10 months you have to do 12 to 15 hours per day work. So after getting this, they are actually one con is there for PMRF scholarship that they will judge us like in national level. So I will be judged not only performance of other scholars from my institute. They will also judge me on like I have to compete with IIT Kharagpur, IIT Bombay. Um, so they have more facilities than this IITs or this level of IITs in IITs. But you have to do work, and they will judge. They will know that how much effort you put in your research. They will judge on that also. So it will be up to you what you can achieve and what how much work you can do. So I will ask them to go for PMRF scholarship because now PMRF 2.1, 2.0 is coming. So
Okay.
this is a new scholarship. So they will provide almost 4 lakh contingency per year. So that will very much beneficial for the students to act like they can go outside India also for conferences. No fund issues will be there. So this is very much beneficial for the research scholars. So I will ask them to go for it.
Okay.
So
Thank you,
yeah,
Soumyadeep, for sharing your time and experience with all of us. Thank you so much.
thank you.